What's good, gente? It's your boy Conejo, ya saben, man. Pretty much, as you can see on the thumbnail, I'm gonna be speaking on the homies from the town. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a profile on some individual known as Fester. I won't actually say his name, because I don't want to put everything all out there. You know what I mean? But the people from Watson do know this individual as Fester. He's a well-known hitter, right? Not also is he just a regular Watsonero that put it down. He's also happens to be a big homie, right? Um, right now, to my knowledge, I don't really know what he's been up to. Hold on, guys. Dispensa, yeah, like I was saying, I don't really know what he's been up to lately. I don't know if he actually got out. The last time I was with the individual, pretty much he had gotten life, and I'm gonna speak on that case. A couple individuals thought that some of the shit that he did was kind of stupid, right? Like I said, the story that I'm gonna be mentioning is a secondhand story, but it comes from one of his Codys, and pretty much respects to the homie. This homie, like I said, he is a well-known person in Watson. Um, like I said, he was a big homie, and he did interact with a lot of the youngsters and shit like that. Like that's how I know. That's how exactly how I know the individual. He'd always be right there posted like with the homies from the hood. And even though like I knew he was from another neighborhood, the homies would always tell us like, "Hey, that's a big homie right there." And we didn't ask questions, homie. Like me personally, I wasn't gonna be over there asking if he was like, hold on, my dog's over here choking on something. Dispense out, man, once again. But like I was saying, I wasn't gonna be over there asking him like if he was a certain type of homie, like is he an F or was he a bro, and shit like that, right? But after I say the story, people are gonna know that, and that's when I realized that he was actually an NF. Well, fuck, I just said it. Yeah, he was NF, and but if we were gonna be asking. And like I said, he used to tattoo on all the homies, bro. Like this homie right here, he was able to just freehand, right? And I remember after that situation happened where he got busted and they gave him his third strike. Um, a lot of homies, even a homie had a whole fucking headpiece. R.I.P. to the homie. He left them halfways, bro, and all because there was no patterns. This homie wouldn't use patterns. There's only a couple homies in Watson that are able to do that. I think I can only name like four. I'm not gonna throw their name out there because they're some of my homies that hopefully they'll still continue tattooing on me. You know what I mean? Just can't burn them. So pretty much this homie, right? Like I said, he did have a lot of interacting with the youngsters, so a lot of people knew this individual. But then, like a lot of people did hate on him as well, because him knowing that he was some type of individual that has status, he would kind of take advantage of like certain situations, right? Like I'm not gonna lie, he would dirty mac on like on some of the homies, fucking old ladies, like trying to get at them on the low. And even some of the homies, I remember there was a situation with one of the homies from the hood, that he's still active, eh? He's still active. He was beefing with them, and the homies had told him like pretty much like, hey, you gotta be cool, you know what I mean? Because pretty much the homie didn't have no status, and even though he was an older homie, he didn't click up or nothing. So old boy outranked him, I guess, So that kind of sucked. But a lot of homies did kind of had a little bit of hate, And this individual, like I said, I don't know if him knowing that he was a big homie, the status kind of got to him, and like I said, I'm gonna say pretty much this is like a secondhand story. Pretty much came from like one of his Codys at the time. This individual happened to go to pretty much. I'm gonna look up the article too, guys. I apologize. I should have looked up the article, but the homie pretty much yesterday on the live had pretty much wanted me to make a profile on this, So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a profile on this individual, and but I'll look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I believe it was in 2009. I want to say, yeah, I want to say 2009. Well, this individual pretty much went to a store located by like the Aptos area, but and tried to tell one of the store owner, right, that he had to pay rent. And I don't know if this is something that the NF or what I mean, they concentrate on doing, like, or having their members do that, or if it was just something that he wanted to do at the time, right? He pretty much, well, I'll just say allegedly, right? Allegedly, he told the freaking the owner of the store that he had to fucking start paying rent, and yeah, that he was part of the that organization, and if he knew it was good, he would cough up. And since the individual didn't give no money, he ended up taking like a pair of sweats and a couple little items off the store, you know. And well, the individual, instead of paying rent, what he did was well, you got to remember this area that I'm mentioning is pretty much known as a rich area, right? Like a white boy area. Um, oh boy said sprinkle them in, huh? Yeah, we got to throw them in there. He pretty much called the cops and reported it, you know. So old boy got busted a couple blocks down the way, and he happened to be a two striker, homie, which ended up fucking kind of fucking him up, you know, where he ended up getting his third strike. And he ended up getting life, right? To my knowledge. But with all these laws that have been changing and shit like that, I know the individual probably is more than likely out. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't really like a violent offense or anything like that. So more than likely the individual is out if he more than likely defected. Um, and does it really matter if he defected or not? Well, it just depends on how he did it. But I don't think that he would have thrown rat or nothing like that. Because like I said, this individual is a well respected person in Watson. I don't know if he defected, if he would still be respected. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a couple of the OGs that have a lot of love for this fool. So with all that being said, man, that's pretty much gonna be a little small profile on this homie named Fester. You know what I mean? Like I said, people do think that he was from Clifford because he would always be kicking it with the homies from the hood. But nah, this individual happened to be from Northside Chicos. Just to put that out there, someone had mentioned it yesterday on the live, and we had another homie say it wasn't even from Chicos. Yeah, and oh boy is from Chicos. So shout out to fucking all them hoods. And respects, homie, at the end of the day. If you knew this individual personally in some type of way, homie, he was a big homie, and I know he did do a lot of time. So if you know the individual and you want to drop a comment about him, hey, go ahead, homie. Let me know a little bit of history on him. Like I said, um, when I met him, I was like, I want to say I was like 15, bro, when I met that individual. So shout outs to old boy, and I hope he's out, and I hope he's fucking doing good and not thinking at least the same, right? Don't go over there trying to fucking collect some taxes from fucking these stores and shit and stealing sweats allegedly, right? But shout outs to old boy and respects, like I said. At the end of the day, if you guys like this video, homie, make sure to put a thumbs up. If you guys didn't, homie, dispensa, make sure to drop a comment. Let me know, homie. Yeah, I didn't really like to get down on this video, homie. And I'll see what I can do. I also have some profiles coming up on some other individuals. So if you want a certain individual for me to do a profile on, let me know, homie. And if I know a little bit about him, I will. You know, I am going to be talking about the homie Gordo from Portside. A lot of individuals know this individual as well. He happens to be one of the individuals that took out a certain homie back in the day, or homeboy, I would say, right? So that's someone that a lot of people probably want to hear about. So with all that being said, man, like I said, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, bam. If you didn't, ya saben, it's free at the same time. If you're a new viewer, make sure to subscribe, homie. And at the end of the day, homie, it's all love and respects. It's your boy Conejo, and I'm out.